Hello everyone, welcome back to Limbus Company. Yes, it's been a while. Anyways, this one will just be mostly about, Mini-1 for this, and interval, 7? Yeah, 7. So yeah, I'm doing this now, so once Canto 10 comes out, I'm already catched up. It'd be stupid if I did not do so. Oh yeah, I got, Don off his, rep, Gregor. Good poll, not gonna lie. Oh my god. Why was that lag? I should probably uptie these stuff soon. But whatever. Anyways, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Oh, you know what? Yes, let's do these two and the whole index squad. Yes, I use index fast now. Why? Because I like it. Can I get 7 number 3 bolts? Number 3 bolts? Ah, bingo. Be right there. Quit lollygagging and get cracking, lass. Whoa, we're swamped here. Behold, heater. Wait, no, behold, heater. I won't question that. I have espied a combination of cracks that much resembles a fixer's sigil. Oi, that's right enough out of you, you little. Huh? Did you just weave out of my smack? Thy patterns have become far too predictable. Bro's like, what's going on? About 2 days have passed since we wrapped up Operation Spider whatever you say that. The LCE department was still recovering from the aftermath of the assault, and we were assisting, where we could with the restoration efforts. Though I wasn't sure what exactly we were doing here with the facility management team. I hardly expected to see you again so soon after that. Some farewell that was. Well, it can't be helped that the entire facility management team is currently on PTO. We've been loaned some LCCA personnel for the repair project, so let us make do with them. I'm surprised they haven't all been dragged back to office already. What if everything that's happened? Well, what with everything that's happened? Bah. PTO is their right, and therefore it must be honored. You can't just cancel their time off after signing and approving their request. Then why don't we just wait till they get back from their vacays? Come on, we were busting our butts out there just a few days ago. How about giving us some time off too? Not with multiple containment units still blasted wide open. There's no telling when the abnormalities reduced to their oviate forms will return. You understand. Should we face such a case without the containment units ready to operate, the entities will be wreaking havoc on our facility yet again, and we will all be dragged back to work, like it or not. I would much rather not deal with another containment breach incident so soon, especially when it's almost certain that they will be how did I say that? They will be laying waste to the boxes or snacks we prepared specifically for your return. How many boxes have you got? 3. All of them 48 by 38 by 34 centimeters in dimension. The largest standard size box we have. Win. Oi, who do you think you are to tell us what to do? Still, there was no point in arguing with Hohenheim when he was right. No need to needlessly drag out restoring the facility and let those abnormalities loose again. Besides, Gregor was still down for the count. Oh yeah. I forgot man turned into a straight freaking cockroach king, or whatever the hell you call it. Alrighty, boys and girls, I got you some cool drinks, so take a quick breather. You're full of beans today, ain't ya? I almost said something else. Hey, what's not to like? They've got snacks I've never even laid my eyes on before. Oh, and then come here, look at this. Ta-da! Look what I found, everyone. Verja declared as she triumphantly held up a small can. I don't know how I messed up saying that. What is that? I don't I don't think I've seen that before either. Seriously? You never had one of these when you were little? Oh, wait. Do they not sell this stuff in the nest? Huh? Oh, I know this. It's that shaky then drinky thing, isn't it? Yeah, I knew you recognized this, Heath. Ha, you're all like bloody sheltered townies, you know that? Right, take a gander at this. You know, that can's gonna blow up in your face if you keep shaking it like... I know what I'm doing, Bodhi. Look, I uncapped this thing and... Aha! Try a sip. Eh? It's turned into jelly. Euclid moved from center to center, confidently handing them each of a can of well-shaken drinks. And the centers all responded with varying degrees of astonishment, some of them even giving the can a double take. This is a condensation of combination itself, its structure compressed into pudding-like forms. Wowzers! It's like they took the juice of a fruit and trapped it in bubbles. It's slightly too sweet. But it's tasty nonetheless. Yeah! Now this is what I'm talking about. Say, where'd you get these? I couldn't get my hands on this stuff recently. As we researchers are all rather positively obsessed with new technology, that fixation translates quite directly to addiction to unique products like these. The pleasant flavor gives us a nice extra dose of motivation, of course, sometimes enough to store them in expensive stasis preservation boxes, just in case we end up craving them in the future. According to our findings, the sudden paucity of this product in the mass market was caused primarily by the significant production cuts of its manufacturing plant. Despite the constant demand, it seems that the maintenance costs were too far expensive to maintain it as a large-scale operation. And you're just giving these rarities to us? Blimey, that's actually the nicest thing someone's done for us in a while. That's a big gap, actually. Oi, you ain't half bad, Specs. You're going up in my list. No need to reevaluate the personality of my character on my account assistant. They're from Martian Stash anyway. There we go. That was a pretty good impression, wasn't it? Without an owner to claim them, they were bound to end up collecting dust in the corner of some lost and found box. If spirits truly do exist, and if Martin had indeed chosen to haunt this very spot, I'm certain he would have chimed in to say, "That seems like the reasonable thing to do, boss." Once again, he wasn't wrong, but his palpable lack of concern for the feelings of those around him seemed to suggest that there was indeed no reason for us to reconsider his personality. Bloody hell, mate. You could have lettered that. Ow. I think some of that went down the wrong pipe. Whoa, that's a new phrase I haven't seen. I think. Yeah. I don't remember shit, but... Of course, food's not there to look pretty. I agree with Hohenheim. After all, what use are all these delicacies if we just let them sit and spoil? Totes. I can't make audible gulps, guys, so I'm just going to literally just say gulp. We can't like gulp. Ooh. I meant to say gulp, not whatever that was. Let these tasties go bad, right? Gulp. Is it that good? Dante, why you have to ask? It is good, but not that good, executive manager. She's simply a glutton with no regard for flavor. You know, I do feel pretty bad for Dante every time we get a chance to eat something good. What with being unable to eat and all. I don't think it's something to feel bad about. Still, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious. Muttering, I looked up to stare at Roja. Oh yeah, that really hit the spot. Somebody stop me, cause I can't. Downing her third can of the drink. That reminds me, I had once cobbled together a gustation simulator as a hobby project. Gustation simulator? Well, as we must all be aware, energy gel is the most efficient form of sustenance. It is tiny, highly caloric, yet unfortunately makes for quite a flavorless gustatory experience. So I have devised a gadget that once a food item is placed and scanned in its flavor analyzer, it transfers its exact flavor profile directly to its wearer. It is rather simple to equip and operate to simply wearing it on your wrist should transfer the flavor information to the wearer, but I must have misplaced it. I gotta say, it sounds pretty revolutionary for how dismissive you are about it. Like it's some kind of toy you bash together? You put bash together. Well, there we go. That burp was making me talk weird. The joy must come from the invention and demonstration of the technology itself. Indeed, my fellows would, following the regular Eliminators conferences, cast their erstwhile prime inventions into boxes of miscellanea. Decent guess, but you're half wrong. I had indeed intended to distribute it to my team, were it not for that single fault. What is that single fault, you ask? And one for too long, the device would start recognizing even the mere act of breathing as eating. Every breath I took brought the rush of thick, cloying, vascular cheesecake flavor onto my tongue. It would normally be a rather scrumptious delicacy, but when it taints the very air I breathe, it inspires nothing but nausea in my mouth. And thanks to that, I ended up uncontrollably emptying the contents of my stomach on the floor. Ooh, ew, exactly. But perhaps that would not be a problem for subjects who are not coerced to breathe by their autonomic nervous system, such as Oh my god. Finally, Dante. Oh, does that mean I'll finally get to partake in Roger's food critiquing session during our next team dinner? By the looks of it, they seem quite excited about that prospect. Very well, I'll begin my search henceforth, then. Were these alarms connected to this facility as well? Indeed, every location related to Limbus companies were equipped with relevant devices to detect the arrival of Walpurgis Knights. Once the familiar green light and the accompanying alarm began to blare, Foss, who had been wordlessly leaning against the wall with her arms crossed, slowly shuffled toward us. She seemed unusually exhausted, so I thought I might ask her if everything was okay, but had the corridor repairs progressed enough for us to explore the scenario, Hohenheim? Of course, contrary to someone who insisted that its frequency is not something we can reliably predict, I had intuited that this odd phenomenon with a taste for green illuminations would be arriving soon, and made the corridor repairs one of our high priority goals. I see. Thank you. Huh? Maybe now's a bad time. That response was, indeed, most unexpected. Completely breaks the expected behavior patterns. Dante, let us enter without delay. Huh? Well, okay. It sounded as though Hohenheim muttered something at us at the last second, but his voice was soon devoured by the sinners and their vacuous chatter, accompanied by the slubbing noise of drinks guzzled down. I got it. BAO. Depressing. Yeah. Let's see. We're in the welfare team section. Maybe it's blue all over because that's their main color. This place is pretty big too. Not as big as the central command, but this place got a pretty high ceiling. Couldn't they have changed the actual colors or interior design of this whole? Different lights, sure, but ain't all these hallways samey looking? It's starting to get a bit old for me. I think consistency a good thing, actually. The library always throws something new at us every visit, and there were times when we got killed before we even knew what was going on. Forsooth, if our lives be forfeit all the same, wouldst thou not say that they are best spent on new experiences such as witnessing a color with our own eyes? Or is it sea color? What? This makes it so hard to figure out. Because it's dawn. We don't know what she's saying. Sea color or color? Hasn't that bloke's blue sight sliced and diced you more than a dozen times last? Don't tell me you enjoyed every single one of them. Hey, I appreciate it if you wouldn't consider your lives to be forfeit all the same. More death equals more pain for me, you know. Well, despite their relative predictability, it is inadvisable to underestimate the former L-Corp's ordeals, as they are also characterized by progressively intensifying danger levels. Danger levels? Indeed, the scenarios first began with the dawn, then there was the moon, followed by suppression of a WoW risk level abnormality. It is obvious that the ordeal following our previous encounter would pose a greater level of danger than the ordeal of noon. You must be referring to the incrementally progressive pressure we had discussed prior, Miss Foss. Yes, following that deductive mode of thinking, this ordeal must be an ordeal of dust. Blimey, you certainly got talent for spectacle side. Say, you ain't in the habit of stalling waiting for dramatic moments to drop important information, are you? Faust does not care for such useless, vain theatricals. Whatever. What? I was clearly joking, lass. You didn't even have to be so crass about it. I should probably sort out a few doubts for Faust to go over in our next consolation session. We better focus on the ordeal at hand first. First, mind shedding some more light on it. The time will be dusk, and the color is amber. The food chain is set to appear in this ordeal. The food chain? As in the whole natural cycle of eat and be eaten? Why? Why is it gotta be bugs again? While still mulling over what Foss had just said, Roger, who seemed to have noticed something squirming in the distance, burst into a disgusted, irritated rant. Ever since last time, there's just been one thing after another trying to gross me out. Is this also supposed to be one of the goals? Or does the so-called scenario set up? While still holding the can of jelly chicken in her hand. There it goes. I completely lost my appetite. Either finish chewing before you speak, or wipe the revulsed grimace off your face if you insist on shoveling the jelly down regardless of the creature's sight. One lasting decorum at a time. Fortunately, Executive Manager, the entity's movement speed appears notably slow. Meticulous distance measuring coupled with a methodical stratagem should allow us to neutralize the target without issue. Right, there's no need to rush. If we can just make sure to move faster than those things do, we should be fine. Not gonna lie, I can't wait to grind the hard modes once I catch up. Better. What are these? I should really play what was it called again? Lobotomy Corporation soon. Oh. You attacked twice, apparently. Well, we might as well just do that. You guys will all gang up on this person because why not? Even though they're most likely just gonna die. What? Since yeah. It should do. God dang! Bo just killed it immediately.
적당히 쉬엄쉬엄해도 괜찮을 텐데.
That was kind of trash, not gonna lie. Bro, they're already dead.
관장님, 아무래도 직원 한 명의 부서 배치가 잘못된 것 같아.
Oh my god, that was some insane lag.
회사에겐 효율적일지는 몰라도 직원들의 희생이 항상 뒷받는
Well, first off,
그 희생을 값싼
No,
대가로
it
여기는
did
게
help
아니라면
last time.
한상 체제압에 너무 집착하지.
Oh wait, no, that's index stuff. So
이곳의
you
목적이
two will
그런 게
attack
아니라는
that.
건 관리자님도 알고 있잖아.
Actually, you know what? No, you two will attack this, and she will attack this one.
지령에 따라 이 순간이
As you can
다
tell,
베어내리라.
Yi Sang does a lot of damage by himself.
낮도 밤도 지.
Though it looks like he won't be need to do anything.
관리자님은 그래도 어디에 누구누구처럼 직원들을 사지로 내몰진 않네.
그대 흔들렸군. 다음.
I'm sorry, why did you not attack?
이런 제압은 회사에겐 효율적일지는
I won't
몰라도
question it.
직원들의 희생이
So I'll do this
항상
again.
뒤따르는 법이지. 그
You
희생을
attack
값싼
that.
대가로 여기는 게 아니라면
Funny enough, you
항상
actually
체제압에
do
너무
something.
집착하지는 마. 이곳의 목적이 그런 게 아니라는 건
Because Frost is most likely not doing that much damage.
그대는
That-
어디까지 각오했을지.
이 순간이 닿도록 베어내리라. 낮도 밤도 지.
You're attacking three things, I see.
숨이 닿도록 베어낼 뿐. 더하면 못해준다.
여기 심장이 잠깐 저리.
Oh my god!
지령대로 움직일 뿐입니다.
She already used that.
지령에게
이런
불확실한 것은
제압은
없네.
회사에겐
Ain't this thing dead no
효율적일지는
matter what?
몰라도 직원들의 희생이 항상 뒤따르는
Whatever.
법이지. 그 희생을
Doink?
값싼 대가로 여기는 게 아니라면
Yoinkis.
한상 체제압에 너무
Doinkis?
집착하지는 마.
Boinkis.
이곳의 목적이 그런 게 아니라는 거.
Just in case.
관리자님도
Joinkis.
알고 있잖아.
Oh, whoops. Remember to do that. And then Boinkis.
자신 있으면 받아봐.
여기 심장이 잠깐 저리.
그대 운명적인 죽음일세. 이 순간이 닿도록 베어내리라.
I noticed how the fact that she keeps getting unlucky with that. Jesus. Launching it away.
베어낼수록 원망도 옅어지나.
Straight up murder it.
원망도 옅어지나. 다음 지령대로 움직일 뿐입니다.
이런 제압은 회사에겐 효율적일지는 몰라도
Boink.
직원들의 희생이 항상 뒤따르는
Boink.
법이지. 그 희생을
Doink.
값싼 대가로 여기는 게 아니라면
Doink.
한상 체제압에 너무
You can
집착하지
attack
마.
by yourself. You're gonna help out
이곳의 목적이 그런 게
Rebellion.
아니라는 건 관리자님도 알고 있잖아.
자신 있으면 받아봐.
Go ahead, you're not. Oh my.
좋네.
That's what I was saying. Go ahead, you're not doing any damage.
내 차례네.
I thought while this is going on, I'm just checking my phone right now. Ah.
징계팀에서 다 망가뜨린 줄 알았는데 멀쩡한 장비가 남아 있었나 봐.
Legit, I'm genuinely into playing the other
이
games once I
순간이 닿도록 베어내리라.
have my own bank account. Last time we tried getting my son a bank account. First one,
원망
apparently they didn't understand that we already sent the billing stuff. Second time, it got rejected because apparently they weren't accepting around that time for some reason. Holy
이런 제압은
bazinga!
회사에겐 효율적일지는 몰라도 직원들의 희생이
Well,
항상 뒤따르는 법이지.
bam.
그 희생을 값싼 대가로 여기는 게 아니라면 한상 체제압에 너무 집착하지.
I like how Rodian is not giving me a
이곳의 목적이
chance
그런
to
게
do
아니라는
something
건
else.
관리자님도 알고 있잖아.
You know what? Pick it. Let's do that.
그대는 어디까지 가고
이
있을지.
순간이 다 돼.
Not like gonna last anyway. They're clearly gonna die.
몰아치는 것을 처절한 원망.
Yeah, you're definitely getting staggered soon. You are not beating these freaking 5 characters. Dang. Dude, what was that luck for you? I should have okay. God dang, Don.
대행 완료.
Just randomly decided to beat the crap out of this man. Same for Rose. Oh my god. Oh, almost killed it.
클리포트 억지력을 조금
Guys, it's
강화했어.
over.
내가 말했지.
It's over.
복지팀은
그대는
It's over.
어디까지 가고 있을지.
사냥 끝. 굳이 직접 목격하지 않아도 느낄
이번에도
수 있겠죠.
멋지게 해냈네. 엔젤라님에게 잔뜩 칭찬을 들었겠어? 당신의 노고는 이곳을 좀 더
Okay, I
멋지...
get it. I didn't read it, so I'll just read it while I'm editing. It wasn't as complicated as I had thought. Eyes forward! The largest hostile remains standing. Do not drop your guard until it is eliminated. Well, just keep ahead of that plotting freak of a tunnel, and we're sorted. Ain't as if the bastard's spitting venom that eats you to the bone. Besides, if it was that dangerous, Clockhead wouldn't shove the rest of him off to the lobby for a breather, yeah? Yet should it be allowed to land but a single blow, those shall be crunched between its jaws in dreadful haste. Young Mussault, too, was consigned to such a fate. I only asked him to slow down so we could proceed more safely. Didn't think it would turn out like that. I feel so bad. I, too, found myself on the verge of becoming prey to it. When Mussault's unhesitating interposition spared me that outcome, I am indeed in debt to him. That Sephira bloke running this place is a real sod, too. Chesed, was it? Kept nattering while we were busy scrapping. Now that it's over, he switched the radio off just to sort himself a coffee. Maybe it's his way of saying the best welfare perk for employees is neglect. Haha. Excuse me, less talking and more helping. Do you mind? I know we all think it's an easy fight, but that thing is absolutely terrible. And I have no idea how much more we have to throw at it to kill. Huh? Her irritated muttering spilling into motion, Ishmael swung her weapon through the air hard against the gigantic bug's carapace. As though that had been just the blow needed to end it, the creature split into pieces, its bulk crashing to the floor in chunks. And with that, the blowburst engorged the orange postal on the insect's back, busted with a sticky, wet pop. Ew. Spraying its contents all over Ishmael. Ugh. She don't look happy. Then again, I wouldn't be happy either. First green, and now orange. You've got a knack for getting sprayed. Heh. I had a joke, but I'm not gonna make it. Are you okay, is she? No, just stay there. This is nothing. I've been splashed with far worse out at sea. Wait a minute. This somehow smells familiar. That look. What was that? For a split second, her face brightened, just to scrunch up into a grimace. Oi, what's wrong? Ease up, Heath. Some of that stuff even got into her mouth. Just think how awful that must feel. Taste, I mean. You probably can't even put into words. Ugh! No. No. Someone get over here and give it a taste. What makes you think we'd fancy a taste of that nasty goo? No, that's not it. I'm being weird. I'm not being weird or anything. It's just shocking. Why are you smiling? Shockingly rank, is it? If you're gonna croak from it, we're not daft enough to queue up and join you, yeah? If you keep kicking it like that. Ah, darn it! Heathcliff went abruptly quiet as well. I've tasted this before. What? About an hour ago. Oh! Oh! No! 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 Is it what I think it is? Is that why she's so Is that why she's smiling like that? I found aught discarded yonder and thought to retrieve it. Yi Sang slipped gently between Heathcliff's forward stare and Ishmael's resolute nod. Resting within his hands were sheets of paper. One was a garish flyer featuring a mascot raising a soda can with an exaggerated smile, and the other was a booklet that seemed to list up how to use tips for some sort of device. CC3 FLO Bun Bun Juicy Squeezer. What? Orange instruction manual. Okay, why is it called Bun Bun Juicy Squeezer? We gotta question that, bro. Table of contents. Okay, breeding and feeding. Exterior carapace, vesicle harvest, liquid extraction and storage procedures. So that means... No! No! It can't be! It can't! The flyer! Yeah! What does the flyer say? Go on. Ishmael looks so done, dude. With this shake a shake, zinga zing, new launch, dancing bun bun orange flavor. It says, we've seen the can on that flyer before. The same can that's still within our line of sight. Rodian. The same can that Roger's holding in her hand right now. No, in her right hand. Whoops. It's still the same sentence, just doesn't specify the hand. It's her right hand, guys. Sorry about that. The container of Bun Bun's so-called vesicles or pulp. No. No, 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 no. That can't be right. That can't be right. Can't be. Roger. Roger unraveled, eyes quaking as she muttered to herself. The next instant, the world went dark as though the candle that had been lighting our path was snuffed out. We found ourselves back in a familiar place. Ah, you're back. Just in time. Manager, found a station simulator for you. Powered back to full, along with some minor modifications giving you an anatomical limitation that keeps mastication off the list of your physical abilities. But before we proceed, care to explain the cause of this collective display of nausea? No, it can't be. Well, no, it can't be right. Can't be true. Tell me it's a lie. No, it's not possible. It's so hard to say all. Okay, let's try again. No, it can't be right. Can't be true. Tell me it's a lie. Whoa. No, it can't be right. Can't be true. Tell me it's a lie. It's not possible. That was better. This one seems to have completely lost the sentence. Was the ordeal more challenging than expected? The ordeal itself was fine. It's just that there was another ordeal we had to. When time permits, I will need to research and develop an interpretive device for that clockwork tick-tock. This mode of communication is certainly less than efficient. In any case, I took the liberty of installing the dancing bun beverage flavor you requested in the simulator. Try activating the function and see whether you are able to taste it. No, thanks. You're shaking your head. Is that a sign of refusal? Yes, I'm good. Sorry guys. Maybe this will be the only time the absence of mouth feels like a blessing. Oh, out of all things that had to be It was from an abnormality. That's crazy work.